Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down Sogno di Volare. This is a theme song from Civilization 6, and it translates to The Dream of Flight. I've enjoyed listening to this theme song for a long time. As I've played the game, it's been great just to, have that song there. So I figured maybe I would just, take it a little by little and kind of try and break it down. All right, let's get right into it. Alright, I'm going to stop it already, just kind of tell you that I think this song is in 12/8. This is because you can kind of hear, you may have seen me nodding my head as if it was in 4. But that's just it. That melody that I was just humming, the violins, if it were in 4/4, it would be all written in triplets. So I imagine that Christopher Tin, the composer for this piece of music, probably wrote it in 12/8. We'll listen to it and see if it kind of gives off that feel for the rest of the song. Definitely 12/8. You can go ahead and ignore just the loud sounds in the background. Okay, thanks. One thing I noticed right there that I don't normally notice when I'm listening to it, actually this is the first time I've noticed it and remembered it, is that there's actually chimes going on right there. Maybe you know what a chime sounds like. Essentially, it's just a bell roll going all the way up, chromatic scale, and then all the way back down. Sounds really cool, and I just noticed it just now. Anyways. I like the reinstation of the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's kind of modulating in between different chords, and I really like that. And if you're thinking of it in 4, I really like that right there. The reason is because if you're thinking it in 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 it kind of throws you for a loop. And so yeah, it kind of just is like an awakening moment, kind of one of those weird little things that gets thrown in there just to keep you interested. Really good though. And that's where it modulates into B flat minor. Really kind of just no leading into it. There's no like change in like chords or anything to kind of lead you into it. It's just boom, timpani, you're there, and then you're in B flat minor. It's cool though. I like it. Again, throws you for a loop. Alright, I kind of wanted to wait till the end of the phrase, but earlier on in that phrase, you could hear a lot of violin runs. And it wasn't just straight down like a scale, it was kind of like jumping around all over the place, and yeah. So pay attention to that. That's something that shows up a lot in this song. Something I really like about that, right before it goes back into the major key, is the sopranos and altos is what it sounds like. They're doing like a weird little kind of thing where it, kind of nose dives. And I like that. It's just very loose harmonically. There's no like major like grounding for harmony. It's just and the fact that it's all synchronized too is hard to get. So yeah, pretty cool. Back to B flat major. There's an organ right there too. Just thought I'd tell you that. I like that. Whenever an orchestra does that, whenever they tie together the violins and the oboe or clarinet, I think it was the oboe in this case, though. The da 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 da. Maybe you couldn't hear it, but the oboes were doing it at the same time, and yeah, I like when it's like that. There's a bum 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 again, and it's just like I was talking about earlier. The violins did the first 3 notes, and the oboes did the next 3. French horns. I wanted to wait until the end of the phrase before I paused it there, but throughout that whole thing, the violins were kind of doing their like little arpeggios on the way down. That's a great composing technique. I use it all the time whenever I want it to feel like big, because it kind of gives you that rooted feel, like what key it's in, and it kind of gives you like a bunch of over chords, like if you know what I mean, like B over D. It's going to have a B flat, but it's going to have a D bass, and it's kind of like that, where it just keeps you grounded in the key, but at the same time you have chords going on under it. That was the violas right there, going on the strings that had the melody. They don't get enough credit. They're amazing sometimes. If you use them sparingly, but it's like it adds to like the beautifulness. Their tone, amazing. So yeah, violas, go violas. Pretty cool. Sorry, here's where it goes back to the B flat major. A lot of percussion at this point. This also emphasizes like big like crashes and stuff. You can kind of hear like the gong, is that what you call it? The big one that hangs and you just kind of, I think that's called a gong. It gives you kind of like a crashing and rippling sound. I really like that, especially at stuff like this. It sounds perfect, adds to it, and it's just beautiful. Yeah, listen to it as we're going through the last phases of the song. Listen for the big hits. You'll see what I mean. There is one. There's the organ again. I think that's an organ. And it's the cellos there. I'll prove it to you. It's the only solo we get, and it's just one note at the very end. Ba, ba, ba. So yeah, overall great song. I love it. Composer is great. Yeah, you should see if you can find some live performances of it on YouTube. Great to listen to. Yeah, I've listened to a couple of them and they're like really good, you know. So yeah, with that, I'll send you on your way. Have a great day. Maybe it's time to get off of YouTube now. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. But yeah, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want me to review some other music. I'll review anything, even like rap and stuff. You know, whatever you got.